Begin seated on the heels with the knees together in hero's pose or Virasana. This is a modified version, a gentle version with the shoulders over the hips. Deepen the breath. Feel the belly expand on the inhale and soften on the exhale. Come forward now into child's pose and soften the forehead down. You can stack fists underneath the forehead to support you, or stack palms underneath the forehead. You may even hug the legs and make a snail shape with the body. Soften the tailbone to the heels. Relax the lower back. And feel a connection to the floor, to the earth. Today's practice is about slowing down and opening the body through passive stretching, using the floor as support in these gentle postures. We won't be using any props today, just you and the mat. Now we will be holding postures for an extended period of time to allow for stillness in the mind and in the body, giving you time to replenish your energy. Continue to focus on deepening the breath. Breathe into the back of the lungs. And to come out of this posture, roll up through the spine, sit on the heels once again, shoulders over the pelvis. Long spine, lift the chin slightly. And come over to your side for Sukhasana, easy seated position. Bring the legs forward, and then place one shin in front of the other, the right in front of the left. You can also cross at the ankles. And feel the sits bones underneath you. Lean forward with an extended spine. Lengthen through the lower back and the thoracic spine, the middle back, the back of the neck. And place palms on the floor. You can stay here, or for a deeper sensation, soften the forearms to the floor. You can even release the forehead down all the way to the mat, or stack fists underneath the forehead to bring the floor closer to you. As you fold forward, you'll feel a gentle stretch around the right hip and also around the lower back. During these long holds, your muscles are allowed to relax deeply. The mind also begins to slow down. Relax into the pose. To come out, extend through the chest. Lead with the heart as you come back to your seat. And then switch legs, lean back into the hands, and bring the left leg in front of the right now. This time we'll be moving into the left hip. Lean forward onto the palms. Extend through the back. Perhaps walk a bit further. Or soften onto the forearms. You can also rest on the forehead. And if this side feels tighter, you can always readjust. Pull back. Come into a less intense version. It may help to close the eyes, to bring the focus inward. Continue to breathe deeply and slowly, a steady breath. This gentle practice is a good complement to a busy life, And life after baby can get very busy. There's not a lot of downtime. Slowly come back to your seat and bring the legs forward, pelvis to the center of the mat. We'll move to the spine through the side. Come over to one side, rest in a fetal position, and then gently rock back into the back or onto the spine. This is the safest way to move onto the floor, especially after having baby. Most women experience a slight diastasis recti, or a separation of the abdominal muscles. So as you're healing after baby's born, always come to the floor through your side, and the same coming back up. Move into tenting the legs with the knees together, feet apart. And with the knees together, it allows release of muscular tension through the legs. So there's no really holding here. The knees are holding it up. But you're also stretching out the lumbar spine. Bottoms of the feet on the floor. Spine is open and warm, relaxed on the floor. Arms to the side with the palms up to open the chest and shoulders. And relax through the face. Bring some space between the teeth and the jaw. Relax, little wrinkles between the eyebrows. And let all those concerns wipe away, wash away. Follow your breath from the navel to the throat, and from the throat down to the navel. Continue filling up the body with breath from the bottom to the top, and relax from the top to the bottom. Separate the knees now. Bring the feet a little closer together and hug both legs into the chest. Apanasana, knees to chest posture. Lower back release. And soften through the shoulders and the chest. Relax the neck muscles. And continue to rest the back of the head into the mat. You can hold the tops of the knees, the shins, or even the ankles. This practice calls for stillness and patience. As the mind and body become still, you can move into deep relaxation. Transition for a gentle twist with the arms wide open now. Either wide to the side or into cactus shape or goalpost arms. Drop the knees to the right side and look over to the left. You can also look straight up if the neck feels more comfortable this way. You may even place the right hand on top of the left knee to deepen the twist. And feel the spine open, the hips and shoulders open. And as you invite patience into your practice, invite patience into your life in this moment. We're often bombarded with images of getting everything back to our pre-pregnancy self, our active self. Our body has changed, everything's changed. And there's no rush to get back to normal. Take time. Be patient with yourself and with this new chapter in your life. You will slowly gain your strength back, your routine, your sense of normalcy will come back. There's no rush. To release the twist, bring the knees back up and the feet down to the floor, or the knees back into the chest. And now drop over to the left side. Look over the right shoulder. Place the left hand on top of the right knee or on the floor. And spiral on this opposite side. Twists can feel great for the back. They're very good for bringing the body back into a neutral state, back to homeostasis. As you hold this twist, focus on ease and release. To shift out of the twist, bring the head back to center. Bottoms of the feet stand on the floor. And then extend the legs long. Arms overhead for Bananasana. It's a banana shape posture. Walk the feet over to the bottom right corner of the mat and the hands over to the top right corner of the mat. Breathe into the side body for lateral flexion. You can hold your right hand or around the left wrist and even cross that left ankle over the right ankle. That'll deepen the stretch. You can always uncross it if it feels too intense. Splay out through the left ribs. Breathe into the left lung. Often this part of the body gets neglected, We don't really stretch our sides. We use this opportunity to move into those spaces that may feel tighter than usual. Most moms that I teach often tell me that after they've had their babies, they feel a lot tighter than they did while pregnant. And there's a lot of reasons for that, but mainly the hormone relaxin is not in the body anymore. So that does make everything a little bit tighter. So again, practicing patience in this transition. Release and come to the other side. Uncross the ankles, release the wrists, and walk over to the left bottom corner of the mat. Bring the hands overhead to the left side. And use your left hand to grab the right wrist. Continue to extend the breath. As you breathe deeply, expand into the lowest lobes of the lungs for full breath capacity. And as you deepen the breath, you bring in more oxygen to the body, which also gives you more energy. Self-care is really important during this time. Most of the attention is on caring for baby. But caring for yourself is very important as well. Release the wrist and the ankles and come into final posture, Shavasana. Legs extended, arms to the side, palms up or facing the body. And let all tension melt to the floor. Integrate the practice and let the magic happen now. As you move deeply into stillness, lay here as long as you like. And thank you for sharing your practice with me today and allowing me to guide you. The light within me honors and respects the light within you. Namaste.